everyone, welcome back to my channel. Angela here again today, and today I have an exciting new journal collection to share with you. One that I've been working on for a number of weeks now, and really I am delighted with how it's turned out. So I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy it too. How have you all been? Did you miss me? I missed you. But gosh, we've had some boiling hot weather here. Yesterday was a belter. Today's much cooler, so I'm grateful for that. Right, I will get on with it. This is the brand new collection, as I mentioned, and this one is all about our favorite friends, dogs and cats, and I'm calling it Paws and Claws. So the Paws and Claws kit. I hope I don't get that tongue twisted too much. Right, so I have got a digital kit, as you always know I do, in the A4 size, if that's the paper you use, or the US letter, of course. Abby's having a sneeze. And I also do it in the printed offering. Now, before I start, the digital kit, like I did for the last one, the Busy Bees, I did an all-in-one kit where all the digitals, which are 3 sets, journal kit, background, and altered book pages, was available as a complete one-off purchase. All right, I've done the same with the printed kits this time. We'll get the journal kit. When I say journal kit, I mean the add-on kit as well as the ephemera kit, the journal pages. That's the journal kit. All right, then the background pages and the altered book pages, they will be the 3 combined printed kits all together. So you'll get 3 separate bundles, but it's sold as a unit, 1 unit. That way you get a big saving on the price, and of course the postage. So there you go. All right, so let me get to it. This is a big kit, and I couldn't stop myself because there's so many different types of dogs and cats, and my mind was all over the place, but I've managed to pull it together. So we've gone with some beautiful color combinations here, so I hope that you're going to like them too. Let's start with the journal pages. All right, so the journal pages kit is made up of 26 pages. Yeah, there are 2 sizes in there. You've got your full size page, depending on the paper size you use, but full pages, but I've also done the minis. Now there are 18 journal pages, or sorry, 17 journal pages, and there are 9 mini pages, which are half the size, 2 to a page. All right, so here we go. Isn't that just adorable? Look at them peeking around the corner there. I love that. Beautiful colors in this kit with aquas, mints, blues. You've got this beautiful different types of lilacs and purples. I just love it. And of course the neutrals as well, and a touch of pink and things as we go. So we've got these peeking around the corner here. I do love pets, and I know a lot of you do too, and I've tried to divide it up equally between cats and dogs. All right, I didn't do any other pets. This is purely Paws and Claws. So there we've got kitties, all the kitties, and at one point we had 5 cats at once. Yes, but now I'm on the dogs, but I love them just as much. I had to put Abby in, you know, she's got to make a feature. So there she is, and some more little cherubs over there. I love the colors. And then we've got some more peekaboos over there with cats and dogs, because they can be friends, can't they? And yeah, we've got to bring some people in, not many people though, more cats and dogs. Look at that one. So we've got the lovely lilacs, pinks, and of course the aquas and the mints, which are adorable. I had a kitty just like that. Right, so we've got those. Now I think I've mixed it up a little bit here. These are the writing pages. All right, so I've tried to do different ones with the cats and the dogs, because I know that you like that. And then we've got this one as well. I did bring in florals, so you know you will see a bit of that. Then I've done something a bit different here. I've made these pages so that you can add your own pets' images in there. especially for ones we want to remember that have passed over the rainbow bridge, and also that you've got a place to write. All right, so this is a cat one, and then I've done a dog one as well. So we've got the dog one. Love his wet noses and wagging tails. Ah. All right, so there's those. And you can print as many as you want of these, of course. Yeah. Then I've got just plain pages here where you can stick photos and write around it or decorate them as you like. So I did one of those as well. But then, of course, I've got these double pages. So we've got dogs and cats. So here are the dogs. And here's some cats. And I think I did that twice. Yeah, so more dogs. And more cats. Peaceful. They're always sleeping, aren't they? Right, and then I did this sort of a thing where I'm going to use some of these in some projects. So I've got a dog page with all the types that I could come to mind. So that's that. And then some cats as well. Yeah. All right, and then we are on to the mini pages. So over here, you've got 17 pages. It's 18 when I print them out, because on the plain one I do it twice. All right, so that's the journal pages. And then, as I said, we've got the mini sizes, which are great when you're wanting to make projects. All right, so that's all of that in there. Right, so that's that. Then on the add-on kit, I've got these quickly, so I won't spend too long chatting, but beautiful large tags there, so 2 pages of those, and then 2 pages of the smaller tags, so we've got that. And then, of course, I've added in 2 large envelopes. Got to have those, don't we? And then 1 page of the smaller envelopes. And then we've got lots of different types of pockets. So we've got those pockets there. Then we've got some other pockets and circles, because I love the circles. So I've tried to divide those up as well. And then some library pockets as well. So lots of pockets there. And then I added these because these are just pockets that you fold together, and I quite enjoyed using them in the last journal, so I've added those on there. All right, so that's your add-on kit. So that's 11 pages. And then we've got our ephemera kit. All right, so you've got 11 pages here, but if I print it, it'll be 12, because I'll print 2 of the fussy cut pages. So you've got 2 sets. Right, so we've got our altered postcards that I made here. I love these. Look at that. Oh. And then some more, and these ones I've added quotes to. My kids have paws, aren't they cute? And then I've added some other bits here. Added in some of these in different shades to match. Then I've made a couple of other cards here, stay positive, so just a play on that. And some envelopes and paw prints, can't go wrong with that. And then oh, there isn't a frame on there, I've taken that off. I've just noticed that now, but it's gone. And some other beautiful cats and dogs, so I just love these. And as you can see, the colors are just glorious. So we've got some more little bits and pieces here, little paw prints, and lovely bits to write on and add to your journals. So all cards or whatever you like. I love that one. And then I did an extra page here just with all the kinds of cats and dogs that I could muster in my head. There we go. Now I love doing these. These are just like little journaling cards. So just like little play on words, really. No outfit is complete without dog hair. Of course not, you know. So I've done all of those for cats and dogs. Love those. And then, of course, I've added in some other little bits and pieces with words and little smaller images and things. All Right, and then I have done a page of fussy cuts. So you'll get 2 of these in the printed kit. Okay, so seeds from breakfast. No, I don't think it was from breakfast. Right, so there's the ephemera kit, so that's that. Then I've done 22 pages of background pages. Can you believe it? 22. But I did have fun putting these together, and I like lots of background pages when I'm making the journal. So here's the one with dogs and cats, and I actually think you could even fussy cut these out as well. We would do that. Then I did one with paws because I just love the paws. So we've got dog and cat paws here. I think they're just too cute, and a bit of neutral, so that's great. Then I've done some aqua and mint paws, and then some lilac-y purpley ones, and then I did some bones. Don't laugh, guys, I can hear you from here. I couldn't stop. My mind was all over. So we got some of those, and then we did a lovely cat page. So there we go, some beautiful cats. And of course then we had to have the dogs, so they're the dogs. And then we did some fish bones. I'm nearly done, I promise. Some fish bones, and then I just did some that were random prints. So here we've got this and one of those, and then I just wanted to bring in some stripes, so we've got something different. All right, so there we go. There's some aqua, some mauve, and some neutral. And then I love these pages. We've got purrs and woofs and barks. These are intermingling between cats and dogs, so you can use them for either. So I've got a pink one and a lovely aqua one, so I do love those. And then lastly I did 3 of these, which are just a florally overlaid page. So there we go. All right, and then this really is the end of this. I've done these pages, which are all about dogs and their bits and pieces, and then cats. And again, we could even fussy cut out some of these bits when we are going to make our journal. So there's lots in here for you. So that's the background page. What is this that's sticking on everything? So that's the background pages, as I say, 22 pages. And if you wanted a printed kit of this, you can buy them on their own, but it does form that part of the all-in-one offer. It's up to you. This is 22 pages. You get a set of single printed and double, and that amounts to 66 back and front prints, which is a lot. All right, and then lastly, beautiful altered book pages. So we've got 8 of these, and then 4 sheets of minis, 2 to a page. So that's what I've done here. So we've got these beautiful frames, and I love this. And so I'll just quickly browse through those. You can see the actual shots if you want more detail on my website. I do put them all there so you can have a look at them. And I do love how these have turned out. Really love them. I love the black cat. Right, so that's everything there. Really pretty. And that's the last page. And then you know I like to do the mini ones because I probably will do a mini journal for this. So that's just half the size. All right, so just again, you can get this as a digital, as individuals, background altered book pages or journal pages, or add on an ephemera separately. However, you can get the whole lot as an all-in-one digital offer. Just look for your paper size, US letter or A4. Alternatively, if you like printed copies from me, you can buy the printed kits. These 3 here make up the journal collection. Then the background and the altered book pages, I have them as separates, and again as an all-in-one offer with all of this. All right, and the details are in the description box for any one of these things on my website, in that shop there, angelakerrdesigns.com. All right, so I'm going to just move this to the top here because I do have the bundles to share with you as well. And I'll start off with the fabric bundle because it's right here next to me. And you can see when I have that here, how it all works so beautifully together. So I love it. Now I've got the most gorgeous fabrics here. And I'll just show them to you really quickly. This one is just so cute. This is a cat one. Look at this. Isn't that adorable? And then, of course, I do have a dog one as well. So we've got dog paws. We've also got dogs. There we go. Isn't that cute? And yeah, I just love how these have all come together as well. And then lastly, I did this little embroidered one. It's an embroidered one, and I've got some ideas to use this for. I'm trying to open it here. All right, these are 10 by 7 inches. So it's perfect for what we need. So there you go. All right, so you've got 9 fabrics here, 8 which are these over here, and then of course I've got the journal cover. All right, so I did it with all the dogs, and I love them. There we go. So that's the piece for your cover. It's on like soft paw prints in the background, and all the dogs are on the cover here. All right. So I think in one of them I chopped some of the dog off, but I think you can't notice really. It's not on this one, but yeah, I did notice that, but you're not going to notice anyway. But yeah, I did do that. So this is enough to cover a 3.5 inch spine, 9 by 6.5 inch journal. All right, so that's the cover, and this is a nice sturdy denim like fabric. All right, so that's the fabric bundle. You can also buy this as an offer on its own, but again, it forms part of the ultimate bundle. All right, so here are the ribbons, and it's on a lovely doggy bag, and I've got the kitty bags as well. All right, so you've got 16 ribbons here, 2 meters of this to make the closure, which is going to be with our cover. Okay, this one that's over here, this is a silk, pure silk, genuine silk ribbon. It's variegated. It's turquoise and brown. Lovely. And all the ribbons measure from 6 mil, I think, right up into this one, which is 40 mil. All right, so you've got beautiful colors here. Just look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? It just picks up all those nice bright bits. And we've got double-sided ribbons here. So you've got a light aqua and a dark aqua. We've got beautiful ribbons here, and I brought in, this is a chiffon one. We've got lovely ribbons here. I really love these. So that's what we're going to use for the ribbons. Nice latte shades at the end here as well. So that's that. Don't they look lovely with the browns? I do like that. For the ultimate, on the bundle side, are the lace pieces. All right, so you've got all those there. These lace pieces, lots of cottons, there's a couple of nylon, but most of them are cotton, and they're beautiful 10 lace bits here. So that's and that's the kitty bag. All right, so there are the ribbons, the lace, and the fabrics. And then of course you can buy the ribbon on its own, the lace on its own, or the fabric. But if you buy the ultimate bundle, I like to give you something and a saving. All right, so what I did was I've added in the cord for the closure. So you've got 2 meters of elasticated cord that matches very nicely on here. All right, and that's perfect. It's what I use. And then I'm going to put on 2 meters of eyelash trim, because it just works so well. All right, so that's the extra little bit there. And then I've also got buttons and paw charms. Right, so I just want to show you, that's the you've got 9 paw charms, different colors, like this. And let me just put them all in my hand. All right, you've got all the buttons, and then you've got some that are like these, you know, and then some that are like these. So you've got 5 of these and 4 of those, and then 30 buttons in the aquas, the pink, the lovely shades that we've got here. All right, so the buttons and the charms, as well as the cord and this here. This is a freebie for buying the Ultimate Bundle. I don't sell it separately. Okay, so that's what that is all about. And then very lastly, the only flowers I'm doing for this are the small flowers, because I have got flowers in my shop still, you know, the hydrangeas, and I will probably use some of those lilacs, turquoises, etc. However, I know a lot of you have, so please feel free to go and look up and order whatever it is that you don't have. I will put this bundle, which is just this 3-pack, which goes with these. And I like to put them together with the hydrangeas in the middle and things. So this is the pink, well, it's like a lilac-y color, isn't it? The ivory and the turquoise. So we'll be using those as well. All right, so that's a separate order, not part of the Ultimate Bundle. All right, everyone, that's my little lot for today. I hope you're excited about it. I'm going to try my level best to finish off the bee journal for Friday, so look out for that video. And these orders are going to be posted out from Tuesday next week. Monday here, the post office is only open for an hour, and it's really early, so I never usually make that one. That's it, 1 hour. So I can't, it's too quick for me to get it done by Friday. If I do manage to do that, then I will, but I doubt it. So the next slot really is only Tuesday. So Tuesday the 8th of July, I have put that on all the listings as well. If you've got any questions at all, drop me a line at my email, which is angelakerr2468@gmail.com, or through the contacts page. It all comes to the same email address on my website, and I'll be happy to help you with whatever I can do to do so. Yeah, looking forward to putting this together with you. So let's go and have some wonderful fun. I do have a limited number of these Ultimate Bundles, ladies. I will tell you that. I've cut down on them. So unfortunately, when they are gone, they are gone. So I have reduced the number that I've made by quite a lot. So that if you're wanting me to keep one for you or something, then please drop me an email. Okay, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.